Copyright music be a damn 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 damn. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, football fans everywhere, for the NFL 2024 into 25 season. The NFL. It's time for our week 1 picks and predictions. Let's get underway with it. Before we do, though, you guys want to challenge me? Do you want to be up to the snuff? Then let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something. Or gal. What we're going to do here this year is that if you guys want to comment on this video, and I will lock comments. Got to figure out how to do that, but I will. You guys want to lock comments at the end, before the first kickoff of the Thursday night game, and you guys think you can beat me and my prediction in points total, then feel free to comment your picks, whether they're the same as mine, entirely different from mine, or somewhere in the middle of the pack. Feel free to do so. Give me your picks in the comment section of this video down below, and we'll lock those in before the kickoff of the first Thursday night game every week going forward, and we'll see who tallies up as knowing football better than yours truly. So, without further ado, let's jump into week 1, baby. Alright, so, we have on Thursday night, of course, the reigning Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City versus the Baltimore Ravens. Got a lot of people picking the Ravens. And it is a fact that a lot of the time the reigning champion usually is high on their horse and they flub the first game of the year. Week 1, week 1 is probably the weirdest week every time, because the teams that are supposed to be up here end up barely winning, and the teams that are supposed to be down here somehow win with two or three touchdowns to spare. It happens all so often. But I'm still going with the reigning champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, though I do think Baltimore is going to give them a run for their money. Then we go into Friday Night Football. I hate that they're doing this. I can't stand it. Like, give me Thursday, Sunday, Monday. I know, I'm a boomer. I don't know what to tell you guys. But either way, I don't like this shit. Either way, Philadelphia is in Philadelphia up against Green Bay. The Eagles are going to trounce Green Bay. I'm predicting at least 2 touchdowns, if not more. Philadelphia is going to come over and absolutely steamroll the Green Bay Packers. Then we jump into Sunday football, finally, our first Sunday. It's going to be fantastic. So, we have Atlanta versus Pittsburgh. I'm going with Pittsburgh. That's a bit of one of my upsets. Once again, week 1 is really weird. Everyone's going like anywhere from 84 to 95 average. If you go to any pick prediction, any pick distribution center of any website, they're all going to be like green all the way here and red down here. But you have to pick upsets in week 1. Week 1, people are still shaking their rust off. They're not going to be at optimal strength. So you gotta, unless you're willing to pick all the favorites, you got to pick a few upsets, and at least more than 2. And so Pittsburgh is my first upset. Then we have Buffalo, Arizona. I'm going with the Bills. We have Chicago and Tennessee. I think Tennessee is going to be actually relatively strong this year. I actually am predicting at least 10 wins from Tennessee this year. I know it's a high number for Tennessee Titans fans, and I hope I'm right for all you Titans fans. So we're going to go with Tennessee over the Bears this week. Then we have Cincinnati at New England. We're going with the Bengals. Houston over Indianapolis, even though they're in Indy. We're also doing Miami over Jacksonville. New Orleans over Carolina. Here's the one where, once again, I think I'm going with my entire division this week. And I just thought, you know what? It seemed to be a match made in heaven. We're going with the Giants in New York over the Vikings. Now, once again, I don't know everything about football. I'm not one of those guys who does the Moneyball shit, and I go into the stats, and I know every quarterback and every play point and every who drafted who, because I don't watch college ball, so those names mean nothing to me until I see them on the field. I don't do that shit. But once again, I got a feeling the Giants are going to be a little better than they were last season. Then we got the Chargers over Vegas. We got Seattle over Denver, which that was one of the biggest toss-ups for me. I played with the Seattle-Denver game 2 or 3 times this week. And of course, if I was going to pick an upset, I did think the Browns, which you guys I have a soft spot for, but I thought about picking the Browns against my Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? In week 1, though, I couldn't do it, and I'm going with Dallas. I'm going with my Cowboys. We signed Lamb. The drama is over for now. I think we can do it. Being the Cowboys fan leads you to a premature grave. There's no Cowboys fans other than apparently Jerry Jones, and I swear to God he's an Eagles fan in the closet. No Cowboys fans lives to be over 80. I'm just saying. We have too many heart attacks to let that happen. So, anyways, then we move on to clinch out my division. I originally had Tampa Bay picked in Tampa Bay, but I'm going to go Washington. Once again, week 1 is weird. You got to pick some weird picks. If you just go with all the favorites, never. I've been picking since I was 13 years old, and never has week 1 gone the way anybody thought. Not once. And I'm not saying like 1 or 2 games. I'm talking like 4 to 5 games have been like, oh wow, that was an upset. There's always upsets. There's always weird shit. So, anyways, that's Washington over Tampa Bay. And finally, for Sunday night football, we are going with the Rams over Detroit. Big upset. That's my biggest pick. In my opinion, that's my big pick. That's either going to make me win or lose this week, in my opinion. I'm betting on the Rams, not at home, against a very strong Detroit Lions. And finally, for Monday Night Football, San Francisco in home. Just to clean up, if I'm wrong about the Rams pick, I want to get the Monday night pick right. So I'm going with San Francisco 49ers over the Jets. You likely won't see me picking the Jets most of the year. Unless they by week 8, if they got a perfect record by week 8, I'll be picking the Jets long before then. But, I doubt that's going to happen. But either way, those are the picks and predictions for week number 1, ladies and gentlemen, of NFL 2024 season. Are you guys excited? I'm very excited. I can't wait. Even set up a television outside so I could watch a lot of the games on Sunday, the 2 o'clock games, and the sunshine and stuff, still soaking up those UV rays while enjoying some barbecue. It's still nice warm weather and all that fun jazz, you know what I mean? And instead of until it gets too cold to be cooped up inside, and then you're stuck inside when you'd like to be outside while watching football, all in one jazz. So I'm really locked into this season, and I'm looking forward to, of course, my Cowboys doing extraordinarily well. I got hope. I got faith as a true fan. So let's get underway with this. That was week 1. What are your picks and predictions? Let me know down in the comment section down below. As I said, we will lock them in by Thursday kickoff. I'll figure out some way to do that, and we'll go from there. I do have timestamps on everything, so worst comes to worst, I'll just read the timestamps on when the comment was posted. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys back here next week. Week number 2 coming fast. The NFL. Looking forward to it. See you guys later. Bye.